Nice introduction from our arena announcer, Derek Cox, and we have the women's quarterfinal of the Seyberts Open here in St. Louis, Missouri. This is Eric Horlifson, joined by Chris Reinhold. Good to have you, Chris. Not much between these two. See how they get on. Side rail break from Kelly, and she's in the side pocket off the first break. First chance for Fu here. Looks like a bit of a tough layout.
Yeah, crossed him. Didn't want to be on that left side of the one ball with the cue ball contact on the break. You know, it's so funny. I see a lot of that happen.
100%. Your body starts lifting up a little early. Just got to keep that bridge down, especially when you're breaking from the head string. That's a really underrated thing.
The safe is also tough. It's not really going in the right direction. The one, could she hit it thick enough for the one not to hit the 10 and come back where the 6 is?
Yeah, I think that's the problem. One's running into the 10, but she's going behind the 3 here.
I was talking with Ben Francis about this, about her backstroke. Her practice strokes are very nice and smooth and longer. And then her final stroke is very, not jabby, but quick. I mean, I guess quick fire's
I've been watching her for years casually and a few years now on the Pro Billiards Series. And when it comes to finals finish in Spain PBS and won the Women's World Hay Ball, a major hay ball event in cross up the middle here, a little tough to cover the 2. Should be able to get it somewhat safe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't think of that one, but that's a good shot. Two might dress up here. No, thick contact. I believe it's going to pass the 9.
I think it's laying pretty well. Went a little long.
Yeah, it was tough to catch that one too thin, and she did. Just going to back off again, wisely.
Won't even be opposed to running into the 3 on the right side of it. If you don't have to, definitely don't do it. It's pretty steep, though. Yeah, that was my worry. Trying to hold it and not make the 2. Very good shot. Needs to get off that rail a little bit to help.
Just line the cue ball up at the 7, maybe. Almost went off in the corner.
It's just a bad spot to be in. You can't really tie up a ball. You can't really do anything. You just have to hope that you hit it and don't sell dead out. Easier said than done. I would have hit it with a little more speed.
I would have too. All the trouble cleared out. Yeah, just wants to make sure she doesn't have a too heavy of an angle running to the right off the 8. Yeah, well, there's a big difference firing this one into a 4 1/8 inch pocket compared to a 4.5 inch pocket, and there you see it. The ball's got to be targeted so tough one for Kelly. Bit of back and forth here in rack number 1. Leaves it tough again. Not much for safe except crossing it up the middle. Called it, Chris.
It's also an easy scratch back where her hand is, though. So you really have to be careful here. Maybe potentially overcutting.
Yeah.
Hey, cue ball.
Into the pocket. But a few more mistakes than you'd expect at this point in the tournament in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, totally agree. I've seen a lot of these first racks, though, just kind of get weird. They're just settling the nerves and just understanding that it's a new...
They have met in this tournament at this point, and Fu defeated her 2-0.
Five ball down.
Kelly came back with a strong 2-0 win over Han Yu, one of the pre-tournament favorites. So both players in good form, but a bit of history in this tournament so far.
Such a square stance here.
Yeah, definitely snooker type fundamentals, and again, her biggest strength is in the pocketing, and it hasn't showed yet in this match. Yeah, just avoid the double kiss. Anything over on the left side coming back should be good. Oh, she caught it.
Yeah, I think it was going to double kiss because you had to put a...
She have angle going to the left here. Enough. Shot from Fisher.
Kind of a rhythm player in a way. Shot maker for sure, like you said. So I'm sure she'll kind of get better as the time goes by in the match.
And rarely gets out of line and rarely makes mistakes. And when things start rolling over for her, she's very dangerous. But yeah, more mistakes coming in rack number 2 from both players now. Who's held her at bay here? At most of the Pro Billiards Series events.
Australia has most of the Pro Billiards Series of...
Just avoid the 7 coming back.
In between the 7-8, might get lucky, get a window.
not crossing over the 7 at all by a lot, so quite sure. Good shot. Oh, not afraid to power up this time. Yeah, I kind of forgot that about Fu. She's not afraid to go for the big shots like she did on the 9 in the first rack. Not that that one was real big, but some players would have just cinched the ball there.
Yeah, she's definitely not afraid to go for it. She played some really crazy shots with Justin Bergman. Not crazy, but...
Pretty good hit. Not going to get one. Side's super sharp from that angle, though. You're right, Chris. It is the corner, sorry. Gonna kick at it. Try hit half ball here. Create some distance. Try to settle herself a bit.
Yeah, it's the move, I think.
Yeah, she avoided him.
Okay, shot for Fischer. See if she can take advantage of this long-range shot here.
Draw the cue ball a bit and guarantee angle on the 2, but she's done so nicely, so more comfortable across for the 3 now. Wants to get an angle on the 5 where she's going to avoid running into the 10. Yeah, it might just be straight enough that she can nip back in front of it, and she did. 8 and the 9 are going to be the next balls that could... Cue ball could be running into another... in between here. Got it, and then 9 looks, it ideally doesn't want to go in for Fischer, and ball first can work if she wants. Yep, nice well if the angle's there. Good recovery from Fischer here in rack number 3.
Yeah, I can't complain about that.
Pia Filler up 2-1 against Kristina Zlateva. Pia's playing well. Did her final 16 match yesterday. Xia Liu came out with a flawless performance in set number 1. Filler came back with an as strong performance in set number 2 and got the win in set number 3.
I think you might have to play off the left side of this 1 and just get the cue ball behind the 2.
Yeah, Yeah, it's not bad, because you can leave the 1 relatively safe.
Oh, unlucky there. Everything looks like it's going pretty alright. Just have to control this 2 ball in the pocket and don't let it stray from you.
But that 1 miss on the 9 early from Fu in the first game hurt her a little bit. But I don't think I'd mess with it, just in case she gets off angle. Whoa.
I'm not sure though. I think that was a little too aggressive trying to get there. I feel like
Was a chance to get on the hill for Fisher. And Fu's going to have an easy clear here. I like Fu's the stronger breaker of the 2.
but she hits him really hard.
No straight here, but she's got options. Just have to accept not getting perfect on the 10. Fu clears up the mistake from Fisher. Good pop. Ball in the second row down. Redrawing back. It's going to be drawing towards the 8, but there is a lane there where she can get at the 2.
Yeah, I think in between the 8 and the 3, I don't like going behind the 8 because it's easy to overrun position. Her cue ball has been really good lately. Yeah.
Yeah. Play. She's
looks a little thick. I guess not. Guess not.
shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rails across. Without having the ability to communicate, they're just kind of pointing to where they need to be if there's any kind of...
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
They'll be playing Seo Soa and Victor Zielinski, who are both still in the... So is he's still in. They're on opposite sides of the draw. Ruiz's advantage is that he hits the break real hard. So even if he doesn't make the balls that he's kind of targeting off the break, still has a good chance of fluking one. Any player left can win. Fu losing the cue ball off to the left here. Nothing down, but she's on the hill. Shot from Fisher. It's tough to be precise on that one. Gave herself a chance, but it's not going to end up good.
I'm okay with that as well. It's pretty sweet there. This might go long unless you hit it. Okay, she's hitting it with speed and a little bit of stun. Watch out, cue ball.
Well, it's found its way through them somehow. Close hit there, Chris. Kelly didn't seem convinced. Another close call, but a legal one. I mean, unless I saw it wrong.
I thought the 3-ball got hit first. For sure.
Oh, it did. I saw it wrong. Good call. I'm wrong twice in 2 shots, Chris. What's going on here? Good job by our referee, Coco. A couple close hits there and the proper call on both. Really played a smart shot, giving herself a chance to trap Kelly onto that. Fisher's just been a little bit off overall in the set.
As a fellow short player, I kind of like going on the other side of the table and reaching it that way.
Yeah, following angle's just straight enough here that it's not really going to slow the cue ball down by putting left on it. She did come back. Ten ball down and first set to Xiaofang Fu here. Kelly going to have to pick up the pace, this quality of play in set number 2. And we're back here for set number 2 of the quarterfinals of the Women's Seyberts Open here in St. Louis, Missouri. This is Eric Horlifson here with Chris Reinhold. Through to break. Off square, 4 railers got a chance. 1's down last minute, and she's there on the 2. Gonna have to hit the window between the 4-8 coming back. Draw play as well. Always tricky on these balls in the pocket. Can and really contact a lot of different parts of the ball to really hone in on where you want to contact here. Looks like she might be able to get back to the middle with straight high. That'll make this shot a lot easier. In between here.
Then that is probably the better shot.
That was always going to be the risk, trying to go all the way around. Good shot. Got around it.
See, I like behind the 10 with my bridge hand. I never like in front of it.
Fired in with speed, or trademark.
And the break here. Whoa, look at that connection there. 2 balls on the break. Oh, 2 almost fell. Shot on the 1. This is something we're not used to seeing.
Male player, I guess they're playing 8-ball this tournament, but in the mixed doubles, I haven't seen any kind of 2-pack yet.
Justin Bergman she'll be ready for the finals.
7 o'clock today.
You know, a few minutes or so to take a break in between matches and get something to eat or something. Definitely feeling good about her game right now, I could tell.
Yeah, the whole set has only been run out 3 times in history on the Pro Billiards Series, playing 10-ball. Late Nika Immonen. It happened yesterday in 8-ball with Beato. That's definitely the first time it's ever happened in 8-ball. Pia Fillers won the first set against Kristina Zlateva. Zlateva up 1-0 in the second. Ooh, missed the square this time. And the perfect set. Dream of the perfect set is over. But a good start here for Fu.
All those other balls, but she might be able to stun, kind of draw in between. Honestly, she's probably just going to try to run into the 8 or 5.
Yeah, if she draws it, it's too much speed and she can't slow the cue ball down.
Going for the jump cue now. She's one of the only players that laid her cue down. Everyone else seems to throw their cue down. Yeah, couldn't get anything started.
No, Fu's called it on a jump, though. Trying to force the angle there.
Maybe a little too much force on that one instead of trying to let just like the left spin do the work.
Unexpected miss and slightly out. And I think it's good for the game. Add some uncertainty. Makes the players be more precise. Kelly's not going to have a good cue ball here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I think I just try to put the 6 ball. Yeah, I don't even mind that.
Change your mind.
I think that was the shot. Barely missed there.
Combo's very tough. Kelly can cross this over twice and play the 6 back onto the short rail. Shot. She has to jump. A bit of an illusion here. Extremely tough. I mean, she might be trying to play the 6 past the 9. She's got it.
Yeah, 7 in the top left. Looks good. 8 in the same pocket, I'd imagine. Feeling for Kelly a little bit here.
She's not been able to find it yet.
And I like that. I like players showing emotion. It's awesome to see.
It's 20-0 actually. Yeah, and the roll's starting to...
Yeah, I don't see why she wouldn't.
Depends on how strong of a jumper you are, of course, too. And what you really feel like your percentages on making that ball with position are. Nicely played.
Interesting. 7 might be in the way. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it from the overhead, but the way it comes off that rail, it is in the line.
Yeah, I thought the 7 was in the way.
Shot.
Low draw.
I was gonna, but she's gonna follow it.
What about high draw?
You know, I know. Low queuing.
Side pockets are stingy. I think she'll just use a lot of right English though, right?
Yeah, tricky to be spinning a ball like this, but I think she has to.
Oh.
And this is the kind of rack she needed to get started.
Unless she's straight enough just to roll it forward and play the 10 in the top right. But I think she's going to play the 10 in the same pocket, let her stroke out a little bit. Close set this time.
Yeah, first game win in 5 games here.
One ball, where you going?
Right
over the left-hand pocket. Wow. Fu this time. Looks like she's really making sure that she's going to get out this game. Taking just a little more time than she did last set.
Yeah, she's played well overall. She might be forced to draw straight back and into a 3/4 pocket here on the 5.
Keep that body still and get through the ball. Biggest things here.
Up there.
Flinched on it.
Yeah. Knew it was for the match, and don't give Kelly too much breathing room. Coming in again in a kind of pretty easy mop-up situation here. Slightly too much angle on this, but she will be able to hold on the same side.
Kelly with another chance. Let's see how we get here. Back to the middle of the table, right where she is for the 8 would be ideal. I think she got almost straight. For her, just try to just get through this rack.
Underdrawn this a bit.
This is essentially for the match.
Lightly undercut. Pretty good performance for Fu overall. She stumbled across the finish line a little bit, but she's going to be into the semifinals here in the Women's Seyberts Open. She'll be awaiting the winner of Kristina Zlateva, Pia Filler. Match still in progress on table number 1, I believe, or on table number 2, I believe, if you guys want to check that out. We're going to have another round coming up for you at 5 Central today. Mixed doubles final at 7 p.m. Central.